Well, good morning, Life Point Church. I am Jeremy. I'm one of the pastors on the staff here at Life Point Church in Prescott Valley. I hope you are doing well. And just there's so many things still going on. It's kind of hard to believe that back in March, we were thinking, how long is this thing going to last? Are we going to be able to celebrate Easter? And now we're in the end of July, approaching August, and things are still pretty topsy-turvy. But I just wanted to share something with you today. We have been reading through the Bible in 1 year. There's a link below to the reading plan that we are following. It's never too late to hop on. There's still quite a bit of the year left and a lot of interesting and important and very relevant things for our life to be found in God's Word. So I just wanted to share a little bit with you from today's reading out of Proverbs. It's very, very pertinent for the things that we're going through and so many of the things that we are seeing and hearing and dealing with in today's society. So let's just take a look. This is Proverbs 17 and 18. It's the end of 17 and then into to 18. But 17:28 says, "Even a fool is considered wise when he keeps silent, discerning when he seals his lips." And then in chapter 18, verse 2, it says, "A fool does not delight in understanding, but only wants to show off his opinions." Man, there is no shortage of opinions right now. Everywhere you look, someone has an opinion, and there's a differing opinion, and there's an opposite opinion, and there's an opinion for that opinion to the opinion of that opinion. So it's just, it is constant. And we have so many ways right now in which to have a platform. There are so many ways that someone can communicate their opinion quickly, rapidly, typically, I would say, without even thinking. There's just this blurting out, this thing of, I'm going to say it now. And with the multiple platforms that are out there, it is just plastered all over the place. And in some cases, I really feel like maybe people should just kind of like suck those words right back in, and if they had the opportunity. But man, once it's out, they are reposted, they are put in different areas and published, and it is just amazing how quickly information can get out. And really the importance of how we go about speaking and what is inside us, how that comes out. We'll look at that in just a second too. But I was thinking, even within just our church staff, we have like 6 different ways that we can communicate with each other at any given time. We have text, we have email, we have this thing called Slack, we have this other program that we just got connected to where we can send stuff around the office. There's lots of, through Facebook. I mean, there's just so many different ways at any given time I can reach out and I can put a message out there. So it's so important that we weigh our words, that we weigh the things that we say. And we see this in Proverbs, in a couple of verses that talk about how to intelligently use our words. In chapter 17, verse 27, it says, "The intelligent person restrains his words, and the one who keeps a cool head is a man of understanding." That's really, really what we want to be. We want to be people of understanding. We want to keep a cool head, and we want to restrain our words until we have all the information, until we go to God's Word, until we take time in prayer to say, "God, what do you want me to say? How do you want me to say this? What does your Word say about this situation?" There's another one that says, "The words of a man's mouth are deep waters, a flowing river, a fountain of wisdom." And we know that God, Jesus, refers to himself as this living water, and this thing of having his Spirit inside us, and we can be that living water to other people. We can have that thing flowing out of us that is life and that is life-giving. So my challenge to you today is to do that very thing. Please, as you have just that angst or whatever is building inside with everything that goes on in today's society, in today's world, the things that are happening around us, and take that moment before speaking, pray, seek him in his word, through his word, and just begin to submit yourself in that way. And we want to be that life, we want to be that life-giving, that wellspring of wisdom that can only come from God. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you can either join us in person. We are holding services in person at 9 and 11 a.m. on Sundays, or if you're still more comfortable staying at home, we will always be streaming our live broadcast. Well, yes, it's a broadcast. Our live stream of the service where you can hear worship, you can hear the message, and it's just a good time to really recalibrate your life to God's truth. So thank you again for being here. Check out those links below, and hopefully we will see you Sunday, either online or in person.